Queens and Kings, how we doing today? How we doing? 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 How are we doing? I'm driving right now, getting ready to go to school. So how we doing today? Queens and Kings, how we doing? How we doing? Queen Shavana, how we doing, Queen Shavana? Boy, stop beeping the... How's all the Queens and Kings doing today? Queen Ty, how we doing today? How's everybody doing? Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, hold up. Hold up. I just wanted to talk about something, Queens and Kings. As I see Queen Simone, how we doing? All the Queens and Kings, how we doing? Don't take it as a disrespect if I do not see that you're coming into the chat. So I'm trying to... That's what's up, Queen Simone. That's what's up. Queen Savannah, all the queens. How we doing, Queens and Kings? How we doing? Well, yesterday, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yesterday, I'm on my way to therapy, and I got into a car accident. Thank goodness I have a good king. He's a good brother that lets me use his car when I'm going to school. My car can make it to school. It's just, I use this car. Queen Anita, how we doing? How we doing? So yesterday I got a car accident on my way to therapy. And it's crazy, all I could do was laugh. And when I got into the car accident, I was like, I just laughed because I felt like my grandfather and my brother that got stabbed 22 times was trying to tell me something. I made a blog a couple of days ago on WurldNews, and I threatened him and all of that. And you know what? I should have never did that. It's not that I'm coming up here and I'm scared. I should have never did that. That's not what us real kings and queens, not what real queens and kings would do. Come on social media and start threatening them. I was like, when you have a colic baby and then you see what he's doing on the internet, it just mixed it in, and it was like I had to say my piece, but there was another way I could have got my point across. But I'm not apologizing. I'm not apologizing for what I said and how I felt at the time. I'm not apologizing at all. I just felt like I did it wrong, and I gotta work on my anger. I really have to. I really have to. And plus, my brother's birthday is coming up. And that mixed in, I just needed to let some anger out, and I think I did it the wrong way. No, I know I did it the wrong way. I know I did it the wrong way. But I'm not apologizing for what I said. You know. So he went on to his, after I got Gabby to lay down for like an hour, he went on to his platform on YouTube, and he said, all you do is DC recorder. You go to Walmart and buy a laptop. Exactly, you're exactly right. But see, sometimes if you don't ask a question, instead of you sitting up there making jokes, you should have just asked a question. I would have had the money for the laptop. But see, what I do sometimes with my school money, when you have a parent, right, that's in a relationship with a man that hits on the woman and the kid is not his, and he hits on the kid, people like us, good, awesome queens and kings, goes and pays for a hotel, you know, ends up buying food for the family. Of course I would have a laptop by now, but I help a lot of queens and kings out, and I love doing it. That's what I do. I don't, but soon I will have a laptop. But I have a tendency of thinking about others than thinking about myself, and that's how I grew up. I don't know. But I will get a laptop. I will. I have to soon. I'm about to go to college, so I definitely have to get a laptop. And you made another joke about that. I forgot what else you said. That I said I was a fan. You damn right I was a fan. I was a fan, bruh. But you like to beat up on women. You like to kidnap women. So that was thrown out the door when I did my research and find out what you did. But, in your chat eyes, you could do no wrong. Hopefully one day they wake up. Hopefully one day they wake up. And I've decided, right, that I ain't going to talk about you no more after I say this. Because you made a comment that, oh, I'm only talking about you because you were popping. I'm not Black Cherry. I talk about you because this is what I deal with every day. Every single, if it's not every day, every other day. I'm dealing with a parent that will have kids like a man that's not their kid and they put their hands on them. Or they're getting abused by their boyfriend. That's what I deal with on an everyday or every other day time period. My mother used to get hit. And why I go so hard at people that hit on women is because I was a little kid and I couldn't help my mother. And that's by me either beating up the man who hits on women or beating up on a man that abused kids. That's how I feel like I'm making up for, that's how I'm making up for me not being able to be a 11 to 15-year-old boy protecting his mom. And I'm not afraid to say it. I wasn't there when my mother when she got hit. I couldn't help my mother out. But now that will never happen. Nah. They'll think twice. So you're not the only one that I go after. You're not the only one. I do this for real. Just like Jazzy does it for real, I do it for real. But anyway, you don't have to worry about me talking about you. Because I'm not going to, as you would say, you're popping and I want to, please, bro. My channel's not monetized yet. You're right. You're right. It's going to get there. It's going to get there. And when it's and then when it does get monetized, 80% of the money is going right to my kids' bank account. So it's going to get there. I ain't you. I have different priorities. Us queens and kings, we have real different priorities. My priorities die with a smile on my face. That I know my kids are straight. I don't have to worry about nothing. I'm always going to be broke. Forever broke. Why? Because my kids are going to get everything. So, that's all I worry about. But other than that, man, keep doing you, man. Your time is going to come. Your time is going to come. You're going to fall, you're going to crumble. Your time is going to come, bro. My time came yesterday. Felt like my brother and my grandfather was telling me something. I came online and started threatening you. I should have never did that. When I got into a car accident, I sat there and laughed. I said, damn, Grandpa. Damn, Jukes, man. Like, damn. All right, Grandpa. All right, Jukes, I get it. I get it. I get it. So I took it and just ran with it. That's what happens when you deal with spiritual stuff. When you deal with what some of us queens and kings deal with. It comes back to you. It does. Just like Fundi Fi says, everybody fights a war different. That war, I should have never did that. Especially what I do. Going online and threatening. Nah, I should have never did that. And I got what I deserved. I'll take that. Because my grandparents didn't grow me up like that. My brother would have never did that. I don't do that. That's what we don't do that. I can't touch you. So what's the sense of me getting online and popping off like that? To be honest, I looked at like a straight goofball. And I'll take that. I looked stupid being up there threatening me. And shout outs to Queen Dia Medley. She made a blog, I think it was yesterday. She didn't attack me, she just put me on some game. She didn't say nothing about me, but she said something that resonated in my brain. And then boom, I get into the car accident. So shouts to Diet Melanin. If you haven't subscribed to her, check her out. I like, man. Diet B put me on game, boy. She definitely does. And so I want to salute to Queen Diet. I gotta work on my anger. There's other ways that you just don't need to threaten nobody online, and I learned that yesterday. While I hit somebody. So I learned that. So I'm gonna take it. I'm a goofball for doing that. I don't want my kids looking at that. Nah, that's not a good example. Hell nah, that's not a good example. That's not what I stand for. That's not what I carry. My island pride, I carry it to the fullest. I'm black all day, but I carry island pride. I don't do that. And I should have never did that. So, I apologize for that. That's all I'll give you. But anything else after that, I stand by it. Keep doing what you're doing. Your time will come, bro. Your time will come. Mine came yesterday. Your time will come. Queens and kings are working behind scenes. It's gonna happen, bro. It's gonna happen. But anyway, Queens and Kings, how are we doing today? You know, I had to get that off my chest. I'm looking because I got a cop following me. Once you get into Bristol, right, and you're a black man, they on you. They're always on me. they're always on me. But we got some amazing, Queens and Kings, we got some amazing things coming up, some amazing lives coming up. Like, I'm waiting for the West Indian Parade in Hartford. The West Indian Parade is coming up in New York in September. The West Indian Parade is coming up in Hartford, I think in July or August. I'm definitely going to live stream that. It's going to be incredible. You know, it definitely is going to be. I go every year. Like, I'm going to be doing live streams when they do the Boston. Next year, I'm going to go to Florida. I can't wait to live stream that. The Florida West Indian Parade. Oh my gosh. The Bostons be off the hook. Of course, I'm going to say, you know, New York has the best ones. Of course I'm going to say that, but, well, the islands do, but, yeah. You know, and it's all of our culture. I hate when people, I'll be listening to some of the American, what they doing over and trying to enjoy our culture. They're Black American. I sit there and I laugh. And I be like, look at this ignorant fool. It all comes from Africa. At the end of the day, all of our cultures, all of our spiritual, all of our cultures come from Africa. So if an American wants to come and enjoy our culture, be happy. Damn. That's beautiful. It's awesome. I love it. Pick a flag. The only problem I got with it is when you pick a flag, be loyal to it. Don't you know, don't flip-flop. Don't flip-flop like Black Cherry. Do your research. Do your history on the flag that you're gonna pick, the island that you wanna pick. Do your research. Don't rock because, oh, I'm gonna switch up and go to rep a different flag because, oh, they're more popping. Nah, I rep two flags. The Virgin Islands, because I was born there, and I rep St. Kitts, because that's where my father's from, that's where my mother was born at, even though my father's a loser. And my grandfather was, I rep St. Kitts because of my grandfather, but I rep two flags. It's all of our cultures. I hate that. I hate that. And the Jamaicans are I love the Jamaicans, but they be the ones that be, look at this Black American. He not even Jamaican, you know, and here I rep me flag. Man, go sit your dumb ass down. You don't say nothing when the Chinese go over to your country and start to take over. Do you say anything to the Chinese? Do you say anything to the Chinese that they're going to the islands and taking over? No. You're not saying nothing to them. But when a Black American wants to rep our culture, you quick to jump on them. But you won't jump on the Chinese. Oh, okay, I get it. I get it. Okay. Okay. That goes for my people. Virgin Islands people too do the same damn stuff. Yeah, Black American. Why he rep me flag? Dummy, he could rep it anyway. We're U.S. citizens. What are you talking about? America owns us. American can rep whatever. They can rep it as long as they want. It's all of our cultures. They come from Africa. We came from Africa on ships. So it shouldn't matter if an American wants to rep the islands. We should be happy, accept them in our culture. Maybe they'll come and say, you know what? I think I want to move to the islands. They get down there and they invest into our island. Because my main objective is to push the Chinese back to the damn country. I'm dead serious. I don't like how the Chinese come into the West Indians and come into the islands and just taking over and treating us like garbage. They treating us like garbage. I'd rather American invest in our culture and come down there into our culture than a damn Chinese. Because some of these Chinese, boy, they... Man... They get a little money and they get brave. I'm getting tired of it. So we need to start accepting our people into our culture. Get the Chinese off the island. I'm not saying I hate all. 2015, I seen the Chinese beat an 8-year-old boy. Beat him. Beat him. My rude boys jumped on him, but he beat an 8-year-old boy. That ain't right. It's not right at all. So make sure, Queens and Kings, you make sure when you can go to the islands. It's a beauty. I'd rather be around my nappy head in sandals all day and not getting judged. I'd rather be around my island people. When I can help them, I help them. A tornado, hurricane season come around, I help my people out. That's what it's about. There's a lot of women. I would like to do something with Jazzy G because I like what Jazzy G talk about. Because there's a lot of single mothers that's in the islands that men just have babies with them and just leave them. On to the next young girl. And they're single mothers. But anyway, I'm about to head into school. I just wanted to talk about that. My mind is, my brother's birthday's coming up. Like March 12th and June 13th. Those be the worstest days for me. The worstest days. Because March 13th is when he died. And June 13th or June 12th is his birthday. Those be the worstest days. Stabbed 22 times, bringing down $40. Always remember, Queens and Kings, we are blessed. Whatever you get, we are blessed. You get an interview, don't get an interview, you are blessed to just have people listen to you. We are blessed. We are blessed to wake up in the morning and see Fundi Fee wake up. Not taking a shot at Fundi Fee, but the most healthiest people end up dying. it seems like the good people die young, the bad people live forever. So we got to be blessed for everything we get, blessed for everything in this world. We are blessed. Because there are people out there that have a beautiful home and they have roaches in their house. There are people out there that have stores, go to Florida and Puerto Rico and buy grease for $1 or $2 and then come to the islands and sell it for $13. Crest, toothpaste, $2. They get to the islands and sell it for $10. And people are complaining that they don't get enough donations. They go hate on the next person because they don't get enough donations. So they like to start up drama because they don't get enough donations. I'm just a different. I'm just a different. My grandfather used to call me the golden child. He got that from the Eddie Murphy movie. He used to call me the golden child. He used to call me Devian Golden Child. There was kids. I always had awesome clothes. Kids, their clothes was messed up. I used to go in my closet and just bring them to them. Shoes all messed up. I used to just give it to him. My grandfather said, Debbie, you are the golden child. I said, Dad, Grandpa, what the hell you say that for? Because, Debbie, you have an awesome heart. But he said, Debbie, you got to watch it. People will take advantage of you. You gotta be careful. You can't help out everyone, Debbie. But I love how you do it. But you gotta be careful because people will take advantage of you. Just a couple nights ago, I almost got arrested. A dude, one of my queens, a dude, just because she decided not to cook for him one night, he goes and hits on the kid. And then hits on her. I went down there and beat him up. And then what happens? She goes right back to him. But men like me that don't hit women, that just loves to travel and climb mountains, fish, I live life. Go to clubs once a month. Women I don't get it. I just live life. I climb mountains, take walks, go to the islands, go to carnivals, Six Flags. I do a lot for my community. I rent out the van and I bring some of the kids. We go to Six Flags. We go to lake compounds. Y'all queens gonna see it, kings and queens. Yeah, you guys gonna see it. Devon, how do you do that when you only get school money once a month? I just do it. I make power moves here and there, but I do it for the kids. I love to see them smile. They've been through enough, watching their father brains all over the table. Therapists therapists charging these kids a lot of money to go to therapy, but then they're not helping them. So what I do is, I try to bring that, I talk to them. I bring them to parks, Six Flags, Lake compounds. I love to see kids smile. I don't want kids to go through what I went through with my father. It's horrible. I don't want no kid to go through that. I love to see kids happy. They're our future. We start from the kids. We have a greater chance of them not going to prison because of their anger. Queens and kings, I love you all. I gotta go to school. I'll see you when I get out. Yes, Queen Simone, the Chinese are everywhere. I don't know Queen Simone. You know why? I got like 15 minutes. Queen Simone, it's not that I hate the Chinese. I don't hate them. It's just like when they come into a country, right, they have no respect. They have no respect. How you gonna hit on an 8-year-old kid? He was waiting for his mom to pick. All he was doing, right? He was waiting for his mom. It's like a bus stop. He waits for his mom. Usually he waits across the street, but today he waited in front of the store for his mom to get home from work. If you don't have a car, you bus it. And he told the boy to move. But what he didn't know was, right, the boy, he couldn't hear. He was deaf. And the boy was trying to tell him. But he got beat up. The little boy got beat bad. But my rude boys jumped on him. My family. I only hate some Chinese. They get there and they overcharge everyone. Get your money, but damn. 5, 6 times, you get it for $2. How you gonna sell it for 10? Triple your money, not like 5, 6 damn times. Like, come on, man. Triple your money. I get it. You coming into our country. Once a year, give out some things. Then you wonder why you get robbed. You wonder why your store gets burnt down. You're not looking out for the people. You're not from here. But that's what we deal with. Hopefully we won't have to deal with it no more. Hopefully we won't have to deal with it no more. Queens and Kings, I gotta go. I love you all. Much love and respect. The Saint told me and King,